hello everyone, back from the pin trading event. We're at my boyfriend's and I just thought I had to go through the pins I got, organise them with you and do kind of like a little haul from the day. We went to the Milton Keynes, the Great British Pin Convention. We got given lanyards with our names, which just kind of was like our ticket, so people knew why we were in the building. So I was gonna just try and just trade. I was only gonna buy a medium-sized pin folio board and a small board, and then I spotted this. It's the exact same as mine. I currently have the in my favourite colour, yellow, and also a really nice purple. I'm very excited to have some more storage, but I went for one of these. This is the medium size, and it comes with a little sleeve, which I haven't owned before, which is quite useful just to keep things from falling out. And this colour I recently discovered, and it's this really nice yellow. So what I think I'm going to do is put all of the things that I received today on this new board and kind of display them all together. So I'm going to start with what's in my little book. I'm going to take pictures of these because obviously I don't want to lose what pin backs for what. First pins I traded for was this Remy, which is really sweet. We kept seeing it at previous events and at the event today, and once Helen at Pixie Dust said that she'd take my traders, I was like, can I have Remy? So he's going on the board. And then I also traded with Helen this really pretty bell. So this is really nice. And then I love yellow, and Belle's one of my favourite princesses, so I got her. The next one I have in here is another bell. I believe I traded one of my Muppets pins for this one. This is like a princess bell. It reminds me of the first song in the film. And then I got the Princess Aurora signature pin. Now we're going to head into this book. We're going to continue with the princess theme. I did a pre-trade with a lovely girl off Facebook, and she had one of the pins I really wanted, which was the Rapunzel signature pin. This one's hard to come by because quite a lot of people keep this one and don't trade it. So that now completes all the pins that I wanted from that Loungefly set. And then she also was able to get me this chase. A pin that I got off the lady who I recognised from the Whatnot page, who actually ended up gifting me this Winnie the Pooh necklace. I managed to get this Jessie and Woody pin. I believe this is from California because there's a big celebration of 70 years of Disneyland California, so there's a few pins rolling around that look like this, and I had to get this one because it's got Jessie. And that one I actually traded for another Muppets pin. Next one I found was in the table next to hers, and that's this little Pascal. He was really popular when he was first released as a Disney mystery set back in August, and he was really quick to go, and then it seems like the people who were holding on to him can't get rid of him now, so I'm glad I managed to get him. I think he's absolutely adorable. More princess theme. I got this really gorgeous, which I saw a couple of times, the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. I really like the Sleeping Beauty film, and I think the fairies are, I think, the main characters, so I'm really glad that I found this one. That was only 15, so I think I traded a Loungefly for that one. Really random, but I saw this one on one of the stands, and to kind of get rid of my traders, and because this one's glittery and I like the fact that it's almost like a celebration of being a trader, I thought I'd grab this one. It's like a reward for being a trader. It's like a reward. This is one that I've watched Blake Lively do his unboxing of this for like, I don't know, 5 times at least. I rewatched that video of him unboxing these, his hidden Mickeys looking for Winnie the Pooh, and ever since I was like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I had that one day? What? I was really lucky to be able to get that one, because I saw it on one of the first couple of tables of the day. I wasn't able to trade for it, they weren't interested, so I'm glad I found it somewhere else. Finally, for this book, we have the main event. These are limited edition Picnic in the Park series. There's a few of this series. The only other ones I've seen are The Incredibles, but the first one that I wanted that's been on my ISO for a while is the Andy and Bonnie. The scene from the end of Toy Story 3 when he gives her all his toys. I think this is the sweetest little pin because it captures a scene in a film instead of just like a character. And every time I look at it, it just like takes me back to when I was a kid and I watched Toy Story for the first time. So I'm over the moon that I found that one, and it was only 35, so I was able to actually trade for it, which was even better. But I feel like that would have been the pin I would have spent my money on today, because the fact that I spotted it and I keep seeing it like pop up on Vinted and then I hesitate and then it goes, so over the moon. And then the other one, I said to Stuart, there's another Picnic in the Park pin that is really nice, and it's actually Remy and Emil, and I said if we spot it I'll try and get it. And we spotted it a couple of times and I managed to persuade a lady to trade, but it was like a partial trade. We did £20 in pins. I think I gave her 2 Loungefly, and then I gave her £15 cash to make up the difference. So super happy, and it's actually like stained glass, like the bit at the back is stained glass, so that's really, really cool. Heading into my other pin folio, these are all of the traders I had left of the day. We've got the trash can, which is still there, which I debated switching out for the Belle one, but I kept hesitating, so I didn't. We've got Goofy still there. This one, which I got in the Bing Up. No one knows what it is, that's why I can't get rid of it. You got the 100th anniversary Woody, same with the Tinkerbell. Still got all the Nightmare Before Christmas ones apart from Sally. This one's a new one. I got this one from Helen, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it yet. The Studios pin, it's pretty cool. This one's still here, and then there's Tinkerbell down there. I got rid of a few Loungeflies. Some of the Loungefly were good because some people didn't know what they were, especially the Americans weren't so sure, because there's obviously some over here that they don't have over there or whatever. So that was really, really handy. I did trade away one of these, and then I got another one from Helen. A few people liked the Tinkerbell. I managed to receive this Tiana, who's going straight into my traders. I think she's really, really pretty. I don't collect Tiana, I can't collect everyone. That's what I got left. And in the front I got my keepers. This was the pixie dust that I got from that lady who does the whatnot. It's a Wilderness Lodge pin, which I believe is a Disney Florida hotel, so I got that for free. I got the Dumbo VHS for Ellie for Christmas. I swapped out my Rue moon pin for the owl pin. This was a find. So I've been looking at supporting cast all day. There was someone who had the Toy Story supporting cast, but they wanted like 55 was it for it, and I was like, I can't do that. And I said, like, do you want to choose a for you? And they weren't interested in any of my traders, so I had to move on. But this supporting cast pin was one that I was like kind of interested in. I wasn't like 100% set on it, but then I was obviously, I'd rather spend 20 quid on the Toy Story one than this one. But when I found out that he had it for £12, I said, Stuart, we've got to take this deal. It's the Loki supporting cast pin. This is from the Loki series, but that one's so cool, and I love the colours on it. And I think, especially because I only really have one Loki pin at the moment, he kind of looks a bit out of place, so I'm glad I've now got this one to put next to it. And then last but not least, we have my final trade of the day. We have Flynn Rider saying his iconic line, "They just can't get my nose right." Like, that's really cool, but I was like, I bet she wouldn't be interested or whatever. I can't remember what it was that I walked away from it for, but I came back to it and I was like, okay, we gotta see. So luckily she was happy to trade with me, and that's gonna look great next to my other Rapunzel pins. So overall, these are all the pins I came away with today. Look at them in their glory. I'm over the moon. On the pink, that looks really, really nice. I was a bit disappointed about how many trailers I have left. Mostly because I thought I'd get rid of them all today. Because there's so many pins out there that I want. I just thought it'd be so easy to get rid of them all. I'm not really used to people saying, oh, I don't collect that. I'm used to Helen just going, do I have it already? So it was nice to be challenged a bit more and meet some different people and see some different collections as well. Really, really happy with the day. This is going to be displayed. I'm just going to keep looking at it because like, what the hell? Okay, this lighting's terrible. I don't know why I filmed this whole thing with half my face in shadow, but I don't have anywhere to put the camera up that is a nice angle, so we had to do a low angle. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will film the next event I go to. Okay, bye.